Hello Taurus, welcome to another timeless general love reading. Please keep in mind it is general. It's definitely not going to resonate with everyone. Don't forget to check your moon and rising signs, as that will give you a much bigger, more well-rounded overall view of the messages coming through. As well, it is timeless, okay? So whenever you're drawn to the video is when you're meant to see the messages. Thank you everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up as it allows the video to circulate for others. There we go. Okay. We're ready. First card out, Taurus. Strength card. Prince of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. She has been showing up for just about everybody. Everyone's cutting everyone out, it seems. Okay, so the Sun, King of Wands, and the Sun. The Sun, this position here is going to be part of your overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck. The Moon, Three of Pentacles. Ooh, Star card, nice. And the Chariot. Okay, bottom of the deck. Nine of Swords. Okay, Taurus, give me a minute to take a look at your cards, get a feel for the energy and any messages coming through. Okay, Taurus, I want to start with your overall energies, being the Sun and the Nine of Swords. So in this deck, the Sun represents the masculine, as you can see. It is a masculine, right? So it's all about not, because the masculine is about thoughts and intellect, not emotion. It's about trying to find the understanding in a situation and not being able to on an emotional level. Okay, so now, I want to point out that you have both the masculine and the feminine cards here. You have the Sun and the Moon, and they're right next to each other. So for some of you, this is in regards to a partnership, a relationship, possibly with your very special soulmate. I don't want to say the word, but anyways, so this is the masculine, and it's about trying to gain the understanding and unable to connect emotionally, because the masculine just cannot be, the masculine cannot understand emotion, okay? And it's causing a lot of anxiety and mental fatigue, conflict. Yeah, maybe you're having trouble sleeping, having trouble going to sleep at night, staying asleep, having bad dreams. This is really causing a problem for you. And so this is the overall energy, trying to find the clarity emotionally in this situation, whatever it might be for you. Now, for some of you, this is just you trying to find the balance between your own masculine and feminine, right? We all have a masculine side and a feminine side, and this could be you just trying to find the balance between those two. This is where you're at-ish, because time is an illusion. This is where you're headed, the Chariot. Okay, so this is strength. This is the Chariot. This is your journey from point A to point B. And then, of course, these two are the overall energy of this situation. Now, the Strength card in this deck is different from the other ones. It's all about the contrast that exists between your inner self and forces that are outside of you, right? So it feels to me like those of you that this isn't a partnership, this could be all about making that shift from 3D to 5D, because you have to find that balance within. You have to be able to find that equilibrium between your masculine and your feminine self. And the Strength card is talking about the contrast that exists between your inner self and everything outside of you. Because when you start to make this shift, usually there's people around you that either don't understand it, don't agree with it, don't like the shift you're making, and maybe make waves, and it's exhausting you, totally exhausting you. Now, the Prince of Pentacles in this deck is the god of ambition. So I feel like you do have the drive, you have the want to make this shift, to be in 5D, or to live your life from a place of intuitive guidance rather than listening to everyone outside of you telling you you should live this way, you need to live this way, you have to do this, you have to do that. Rather than be controlled and conform, you want the freedom of living life the way you want to live it. So you do want to move in that direction. Now, those of you that this is about a partnership, that's going to be a small number of you, okay? Because it's really starting to feel more to me like it's about making this shift. But for those of you that it is about a partnership, just change it out to, you know, rather than it being you making a shift from 3D to 5D, it's you making a shift back toward that person, okay? Queen of Swords in this deck is the goddess of truth. This is all about you standing in your true, authentic self, taking back your power. You need to take back your power. Cut off those people and situations that go against what it is that you want to do in the direction you want to take. See ya. This is my life. It's about me. It's about what I want. You've got a lot of the court cards here. You've got the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands. I thought you had another one down here. And you've got the Prince of Pentacles. So now that doesn't mean that these can't be your person. Your person could be a King of Wands, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or Queen, okay? It's general. King or Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But that's not what, in this deck anyway, that is not how I see these cards, because they do have very different meanings. In this deck, King of Wands is the god of glory. It's about having everything you want. It's about having that success and that triumphant moment when you do achieve the balance between your feminine and your masculine, or between you and your person, however it reads. Three of Pentacles, you have a knack for bringing order and balance to whatever it is you're working on, a project, a situation, a direction you want to move in. You have the knack for bringing order to it. Even if it's a chaotic situation, if it feels chaotic and out of control, this says you have the knack somehow to bring structure and order to that situation. Star card is basically like the other decks. It's hope through enlightenment and clarity, right? And the Chariot. This is all about you having the ability to manifest that ambition and turn your desires into reality. You do have the ambition. That's what this says, the Prince of Pentacles. That is the god of ambition. So you do have the ambition to find the balance here between the masculine and the feminine. I feel like you're not at that place yet where you are, this is the place where you create harmony and balance within this situation. And this is where you're at. So until you reach this place, it feels like you're struggling to create that balance and that harmony within this situation for yourself, right? But in the meantime, until you do figure that out, it is driving you absolutely crazy. It'll come, Taurus. It will come. Now I want to get Synchronicity Oracle card for you. Thank you, angels. Okay. I wanted to get a second card because the first card that came out basically speaks of the opposite of what this is. So it's kind of an obvious. I like this card because I created this deck and this is a picture of my son. So I decided to use it, and it is the peace card. So you need to find a way to find peace within your life. Peace and quiet and meditate. You know, meditation really does help solve a lot of the problems that we have while we're making this shift, or even in partnerships. Because when you meditate, you shut off or shut down the resistant thought. Because resistant thoughts will keep you pinched off from your inner being, your inner guidance system, and you'll be disconnected. You won't be able to connect or align with your inner guidance system. And that's where your answers come from. Now, when you go into meditation, some of you, I had somebody once say to me, yeah, I meditate. I sit down at night, and for about a half an hour, I do nothing but think about what I need to think about. That's not meditation. Meditation is stopping all thought. It's about just being quiet, being relaxed, totally relaxed. However you get to that point, guided meditation, listening to music, whatever it is for you. Your twin sends messages in songs. So whoever your twin is, if you wake up in the morning and you've got a song playing in your head that you've just woke up, how is that possible? It's not coming from you because you've just opened your eyes. That's your twin. Or if you have a song that just kind of shows up in your head at some point in the day and it keeps showing up, that's your twin. There's a message in those songs for you. Okay, so I'm going to get you. I just asked Oracle card as well, please, angels, and thank you. Thank you, angels. I got some further messages that came through while I was shuffling, so I will share those with you after I show you your card. Raise your vibration with loving thoughts. Try to see everything from a place of love rather than a place of fear. And what that means is a place of positivity rather than a place of negativity. There is always two ways to look at something. You can look at something from an angle of negative or positive. In everything in life, try to look at everything from a positive angle, okay? Now, the message that came through while I was shuffling is, this is kind of a dual message reading here, okay? It is partly about, it's kind of interesting, I love that Spirit did this. It's partly about you making that shift from 3D to 5D. It's partly about your twin. Because if you've been watching my previous videos, you cannot come together and stay in union with your twin until you are ready to make that shift. You both are ready to make that shift into 5D or intuitive guided living. Okay? So that's why I said it's kind of a dual message reading here, because part of the reading is for you. You need to make that shift. You need to find the peace in your life. Get comfortable, get relaxed, get quiet, meditate, so that you can come into balance between your masculine and feminine side, and find a balance between the inner and outer forces in your life, okay? Because you need to make that shift. If you want to come together with your twin and stay together, you both have to be in 5D completely. You can't have one foot in 3D and one foot in 5D. That's not going to be okay. Okay? So this was for making that shift and your twin. It's both. And so here's your messages. As far as making the shift, try to find peace in your life so that you can get the messages and the guidance to make that shift easier on yourself. But in the meantime, it feels to me like you must be separated from your twin They send you messages in songs. Wow. Okay, Taurus. So you need to get into 5D completely. And with your energy the way it is, you're not going to, it's a struggle for you. I can feel that. The energy is, your energy actually is very scattered. It's very fractured. It's going in many different directions at one time. And that's not going to take you where you want to go if you want to come back together with your twin. So if you would like help with that, click the link below. We're going to go into the extended version on my website, and we're going to actually ask what it is you need to do, be, think, and or feel to get your energy focused, to get yourself readied to enter 5D completely without backing out into 3D, so you can come back together with your twin. Those of you that are going over, I will see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.